Okay. Yeah, well, Jamie, he's a really good friend of mine. He and I have known each other for about 15 years. During that time, we had the opportunity to both earn associate's degrees as well as bachelor's degrees. Initially, we were both majoring in the same area, but he wound up going in the direction of more of a criminal justice background, whereas I went in the direction of psychology and sociology undergraduate. I mean, our majors. Jamie, he's a really special person to me because he committed himself to a long-term academic endeavor, and knowing that I was facing the same thing at the same time he was, it allowed us to bond over many years. It took us 10 years to graduate with bachelor's degrees. And the main reason why it took so long wasn't necessarily the academic challenges so much as the fundraising challenges. Getting tuition and books and things of that nature was extremely difficult for both of us because we're both lifers. And being lifers, it's, as you can imagine, it's really, really difficult to persuade people that we were worth investing into. And I understand, why people in society or people in general might have a really hard time investing into lifers, but I also understand that many of the people that are closest to me are lifers. And I changed my life because of many of them, and Jamie changed his life because of many of them. And now we are helping other people change their lives. And Jamie's really important to me because over the years, as the change occurred in my life, I was able to see it being reflected in his life as well. So as I would learn a life lesson and share it with him, he would learn life lessons and share them with me. So it was a symbiotic type of relationship. We were both benefiting from one another in a variety of ways. As we worked our way through school, we were able to teach classes in a program called the college program. It's a relatively generic term or name for a program that existed at Lakeland Correctional Facility for 10 years. And he and I were primarily responsible for the development of that program. It exposed prisoners to college-level academics in a variety of ways. One, it exposed them in the sense of having college prep opportunities. Jamie and I, we would teach classes as well as about 10 or 12 of our friends. We taught classes as we were taking classes, college courses. And while we were taking these courses, we were learning things that we had never even considered before in life. So rather than study them out of books and write papers and take exams, we were studying them out of books, writing papers while we were teaching on the same subjects that we were learning about and writing about. So when it came time to take the exams, we were ready, because in a lot of ways, prison really doesn't prepare a person intellectually to face the challenges that we were facing in college. It was just really, really hard, in many respects, because as long as the books were open, or as long as Jamie and I were talking, we would have a college-level dialogue. But as soon as we left each other's company, or as soon as we closed the books and went out to the yard or wherever else here, that we had to go here in prison, the dialogues changed. The subject matter changed. And it was really hard to get over that. That's literally why we developed the college program. It was because we were really, really concerned about not having peers to grow with. And we wanted to see people experience experience what we were experiencing. So essentially, my relationship, my friendship with Jamie is really important to me because he represents one of the very first people that I met in prison who genuinely wanted to grow and advance himself while at the same time bringing others along with him.